Well, hello and welcome to volume 300. I'm Mark Graves, just a regular guy fighting prostate cancer. I'm glad to have you along for the ride. Uh, First off, 300 videos. 300. Never thought this channel was going to go that far, and I'm extremely happy that it has. So, nothing but love and gratitude to you all for watching this channel and for following my journey and staying with me. I appreciate it. I kind of hoped that 300 was going to be a little more substantial and a little more celebratory, and that didn't happen. it's been it's been a little bit since I did my last video. I'm pretty sure my last video was the one where I fell off the ladder, and I was telling you guys about that. Um, I'm healing up from that. I'm pretty bruised. You can see my lip is healing up. That's I busted my lip open on there. I'm not going to show you my leg, but it's healing up. It's scabbed up and getting better. I do have a lot of bruises all over my body, but again, thank the Lord. It could have been so much worse. I didn't break anything. Yeah, so it could have been way worse. And again, all my fault. A lot of people have been putting in the comments, "Hey, don't use those ladders. You should get a new ladder. You know, those ladders suck." The ladders are great. In fact, I already ordered a new one. It's on its way. That was totally me, completely me. I looked at it, I made a judgment on it, and I didn't listen to myself, and I paid the price. That's how life goes. The universe said, "Hey, guess what? You made a bad decision." Boom, and I got it. I apologize for the way I sound right now. I've been dealing with this for like 2 weeks. Uh, I've had a nasty, I don't know, chest cold, whatever you would call it, but just waking up lung cookies, and the sinuses all messed up day to day. Some days this isn't all messed up. Last couple of days it has been. So I'm not really sure what it is. I don't know if it's a cold or what's going on, but I just kind of keep dealing with that. I know everybody seems to be getting something. I went to CVS the other day to pick up a prescription, and I should have took a picture of it. I'm trying to think, did I? No, I didn't. But the cold medicine, like the cold relief, uh, NyQuil, those kind of things. That whole shelving area empty, gone, nothing on there. I found some, but it was somebody had picked it up and stashed it somewhere else, and I saw it, picked it up, and got it. But I was talking to my favorite pharmacist over there, and she said it's just crazy. Everybody's getting a cold, and it doesn't seem to go any farther than that. Just a cold. So I apologize if I start sneezing. I'll pause this. So you don't have to see that. But at any rate, the good news is I have continued to eat well, eating good food. Oh, that's my son. Hang on just a minute. Hey, buddy, I'm right in the middle of shooting one of my videos for my channel. Can I call you right back?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh, no worries, buddy. But you're on the video. All right, love you, dude. I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Talk to you in a bit.
Okay, bye-bye. My son Campbell, he's going to come over this week and help me take down the Christmas lights, since I have promised not to go real high on ladders. I mean, I do things that require ladders, so I will be extremely careful with that. So what was I telling you about? The colds. So anyways, I have been continuing to eat well. I was going to the gym. That got a monkey wrench thrown in when I got jury duty, and I don't think we even talked about this. I had pushed out jury duty twice. They get you a notice in the mail. Well, the first notice that we got, I was just home, like a day from the hospital, last February, I believe it was, and this is when they didn't think I was coming home, and so my daughter called and said, "Hey, there's no way he can come in for jury duty. Can we push it out?" And they said, "Yeah." So they pushed it out 6 months, and then I got another card in the mail, and I pushed it out again another 6 months. So I pushed it out a year, pushed it out twice. What do they call it? Deferment? A deferment. for a year. And so it came again. I got the third notice, and I thought, you know what? I mean, I don't want to shirk my my civic duty, and I honestly don't mind going in for jury duty. But you know, with the way my situation is right now, with never knowing exactly how I'm going to feel every morning when I wake up, I thought maybe I should push it out again. I thought, you know what? Let me roll the dice. Let me just poof and see what happens. And I was set up on the call-in thing. So the day rolled around, and it was a Friday back in January. And so I called in after 5, like the instructions told me to. And it said, call my group number, call back in at 11:30 a.m. Monday. So I did. Following Monday, called in 11:30 a.m. And they said, please be here by 1. So I had to head down to Santa Ana Superior Court. And I wasn't even there a half an hour. And they called my name to go to a courtroom for possible jury selection. So I sat through that, and it went on and on and on and on and on. Well, the court closes at 4:30. So eventually they had to say, hey, we're coming back tomorrow. So we came back the second day, and then they went through the process. And if you've never sat through a jury selection, it's extremely interesting to hear people try and get out of it. And I think I'll deal with that on another video, because this one's getting longer than I had hoped. But as things went through, you know, they put people in, and then both sides of the case ask questions, and then they decide if they're going to keep them or not. And then if they tell the judge, hey, I can't be here, she decides on, you know, yes or no. I was the very last person to enter the jury box, and they kept me. So anyways, long story short, too late. It was a case where a guy was suing a company who he had worked for. He was a contractor for them for like 5.5 years. And his deal was, originally, he told him, hey, you don't have to pay me. I'll work for stock options. And he invested in the company. So over that 5 years, he invested $130,000 in this company, never got a penny back from them. And then when it came time to exercise his options and say, hey, I would like my stock, they said, oh, we're so sorry, but you missed the deadline by 2 weeks, and you needed to have filled out this form 2 weeks ago for all this to happen. So long story short, we ended up awarding him $3.5 million. And it felt pretty good about it, because they gave him the hard rail job on that one. So that went on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of 4 weeks. And then one of those weeks we had deliberation in there. So that ended up being an entire week. So a lot of time spent. I think over 4 weeks I spent on jury duty. So a lot of things got pushed out. I'm trying to get caught up on those. Anyways, that was my long way of saying I didn't get as much time as the gym as I would have liked to. Good news is I'm down 10 pounds, simply from eating less, eating better, and focusing on what I put in my body. So, you know, at the state I'm in, I was 271 for quite a while, and it just kind of plateaued right there. And I think last time I got on there was like 259, but it fluctuates a little bit, you know. So some days it's 10 pounds, some days it's 12 pounds, some days it's 9 pounds that I've lost. But at any rate, I'm losing weight, and I'm extremely happy about that. And the food I'm feeling good on. Like last night we had filet mignon, green beans, and frites. And that was from a cooking thing that I got, where they ship you the food, Home Chef or something like that. It wasn't what I was really looking for. I got a week worth of meals. I didn't realize that I had to do so much prep for them. I was looking for those ones that are already done and put in there. And there's one I think called Meal Factor or something like that. So if you guys have any experience with getting pre-cooked meals, whether they be keto or just, you know, if you don't want to cook, they bring them to your house, put it in the comments below. I would love to find some more of these and check them out. It's not cheap, but it sure would be easy for me, because lately, like I said, with jury duty and all this other stuff that I've had, it's tough to find the time to get in the kitchen and take care of that. Plus, I've got some trips coming up, so I would like to be able to have, you know, something I could just pop in the microwave and be able to eat and stay on my I hate to call it a diet, but I'm not eating fast food, I'm not eating candy, all that stuff I was doing before. So I would like to be able to continue to do that. So if you know of one, if you use one, if you got a friend that uses one, maybe your Uncle Bob uses one, let me know, and I'll check it out. I would greatly appreciate that. So this is volume 300. Again, we're over 500 subscribers. And when I say we, I mean we, because you guys have built this channel. I just do what I do. It wouldn't change anything if I had one viewer or over 500 viewers like we have. I'm still doing what I'm doing, but I'm so extremely grateful that you guys are there, that you watch this and you're sharing my journey with me, and you comment and you send me emails and you ask questions. I'm so extremely jazzed about that. So I'm sorry, this went on a little longer than I wanted, but it's Monday morning. Today's a holiday. I will close with this. Yesterday was my dad's birthday. He would have been 85. This is the second birthday since he passed away. The first one was so close to the day he passed away, because he passed away on January 27th of last year. So at any rate, I surprisingly made it through the day well. It's the hurt's never going to go away, but I do know that he's happy and he's in a joyous place, enjoying his reward, and things are good. So thanks so much for being there. I love each and every one of you. Looking forward to the next 300 videos. I've got a couple of them that are in the works that I'll pop out to. Like I said, it's just been crazy with the jury duty and everything else. So please be good to each other. Let's all practice coming from a place of unconditional love. You guys are awesome. Going to get my tooth. I just realized I haven't had a tooth in there. They put a temporary crown. And the second day I had it, I swallowed it. And so Wednesday I go to get that tooth put in, so I won't look like I got punched in the face, although I did, but that's not what took my tooth out. All right, so thank you so much, guys. I love you. I appreciate all the prayers, all of the positive thoughts, all of the good energy you put out into the universe, all of the aloha, the shaka, the good juju, everything that you guys send my way. I appreciate it, and please know that it's coming right back to you. You guys are awesome. I love you all, and I'll talk to you in the next video.